final game we'll talk about here, and maybe Dallas thought this was going to be a tougher game than what it is now. New England Patriots lucky to escape Houston. Yes, I said that. Lucky to escape Houston with a victory yesterday. Now the Dallas Cowboys, as hot as anybody on offense, roll up into New England as 4 to 4.5 point favorites, primarily forwards across the board, over under in this one, climbing slightly 49.5 and 48.5 because nobody can stop the Dallas Cowboys on offense. Whether they're banged up, not banged up, it doesn't matter. The offensive line is playing well. Dak Prescott playing at an MVP level, and they probably have the best 1-2 combination outside of Cleveland on the ground here with Pollard and Zeke Elliott, a rejuvenated Zeke Elliott. I can't take New England in this game, but Bill Belichick will do some things to slow down that Dallas offense. But you have to be confident here that Mac Jones, a rookie, is going to be able to go toe-to-toe with Dallas in this one.
Yeah, and I don't know how you could do that because right now I think you'd have to say Dallas's offense is probably the best offense. Them and Tampa Bay, those offenses are absolutely rolling. Arizona was for most of the year kind of hit a snag yesterday. Wasn't great, but the 49ers defense showed up. Right now it's Dallas or bust. One thing I will say before you start betting this game or taking these Cowboys team totals under 28, just keep an eye on the weather. When you start getting later on in the year, you start getting to the Northeast. I want to see the weather reports in Foxborough and know it's not going to be cold or rainy, windy, snowy, whatever the hell it's going to do up
60
there.
and clear is what they're anticipating this Sunday.
So there you go. You get 60 and clear, and you look at a Dallas team total over 27.5. It's hard to ignore it. I know it's a lot of points, but this offense looks like they're putting up 30 on everyone. They're a matchup problem for everyone. They have 2 good running backs. Those wide receivers are hard to cover. And Dak Prescott has looked absolutely sensational. So right now, of course, you have to take Dallas early in the week. Unfortunately, I am going to rewatch that New England-Houston game and just to dot my I's and cross my T's. But not a lot to love coming out of New England right now.
No, not a lot to love on it. But I think they just, obviously, but everybody shows out really against the Houston Texans, like, because you're worried about the offense and how they can move the football. And you say, well, what can they actually do in New England? It's hard to say, well, hey, they moved the football a little bit last weekend against the Houston Texans. But when you take a look at it, what did they really do, Kyle? $126 on the ground, 226 in the air. It wasn't as if they eviscerated that football team because you are going to have to score. And even take a look at the week before in the rain, showing up as a net negative 1 yards on the ground here for an offense for the New England Patriots. They're not running the football that effectively. They can't throw it all that much. But you are going to have to score if you want to stay with Dallas, unless you're just leaning on the old adage, Bill Belichick at home, he should be pretty good. Well, Bill Belichick at home with Tom Brady was always good. Doesn't show very good now since Tom Brady's not, pulling snaps under center here.